Hi Libras. Welcome in today, you guys. Happy Friday if you're viewing me on a Friday. Today is October 3rd, and it is a beautiful time right now. We are in Libra season. We are in a new energy. And you know, Libras, I want to say something to you. This is really a beautiful time. And if you've been feeling a little out of sorts with some things, really get into your beautiful energy right now of harmony. I have the Queen of Earth, and they gave me the Hierophant, which is your loyalty, raising our vibration, the teacher of commitment. And you know, this is a big time for you, Libras, of really holding on to what you feel you deserve, and that is the Queen of Earth. So let's go ahead and get started with your reading. Now, if it sounds rejoice, celebration, good times, be around the people you love right now, Libras. If it sounds like something you're going through, this will be your reading, or something you've been through recently, something you're about to feel. You know, I always have messages for certain people. This is good for all placements. Let's begin for Libras. I'm going to do one more shuffle. Current energies for Libras. What would you like to show me? You guys are going into a new numerology for the year, of the cycle of the year. Every year when it's our birthday, we go into a new cycle for the year. So depending when you were born, the day, this is a new time for you. Current energies for Libras. This reading is for. What would you like to show me? Current energies for the sign of Libra. Thank you. Strongest energies around the sign of Libra. Who's the flipper? Oh, the Knight of Air. Wow, that's, you know, this is a beautiful night, but remember, knights are on missions. And the Knight of Air right now is telling me that you're on a mission of something with more information. And the Knight of Air is pure logic. It doesn't use emotion. Underneath the deck is you've been putting a lot of work into something, and I have it with the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is a new lease of love on life. The Nine of Pentacles with the Sun. And I just feel right now, if this is your reading, you're after a place in your life of achievement, of feeling whole. I feel you're putting a lot of work into the things that you want for a new opportunity for a lease of love on life. But that Knight of Air is you're on a mission of pure logic, more information. If there's things that have been leaving you at a standstill, you want more. You want to know what's going on. If this is your reading, because I can feel it. I have an Ace of Swords, big ace. Eight of Wands in reverse, and then there is the beautiful Hierophant, the teacher of your loyalty, your commitment, and raising our vibration. That's a big card. You know, major arcanas are big cards to tarot readers. So the Ace of Swords, and you have an Ace of Cups, and the Eight of Wands in reverse is telling me you're breaking a barrier right now for truth. And I feel right now you're thinking of new things about your own place of what you want to go towards with logic. And I feel there may be some emotion involved with the Ace of Cups, but you want something new that's going to move you forward, because the Ace of Swords, you guys, it doesn't sway. It's steel, you know, and it's just a beautiful ace. And with the Knight of Air, you're really breaking barriers with logic right now and going after something for more information, knowledge. But the Eight of Wands in reverse is telling me some things may not be going like you want them to, but I feel sources tell me to tell you right now, Libras, this is about you staying in your commitment of what you want. This is about keeping your vibration high of what you want for your own energy of loyalty. I have the Knight of Love, Page of Wands. Looks like you're ready for new adventures. You want to go towards things in your life with your heart. You know, we don't realize that in order to get a part of ourselves fulfilled, we have to be in a brave energy. And I feel right now you're ready for something new. And I feel you're mulling over a lot of things in your life that you've been putting work into, because right now I feel you're after full-on achievement and just a place of self-mastery with the Nine of Pentacles. But the Page of Wands, you really want something new. You're after new adventure, new excitement, and you're ready to take a new venture with the heart. You're determined to go after something that's going to fulfill you. I have the Queen of Fire. Now that's a big queen. Now the Queen of Fire is a very charismatic energy. So you may be feeling like there's nothing that you can't overcome. And you know, the Queen of Fire is all about charisma, passion, charm, a lot of will, and a lot of charisma. It's climb the ladder. And because the last card is a wounded energy, feeling like, I don't know how much more I can put up with. This is what I feel, because this queen will override that Nine of Wands. I feel right now, if this is your reading, you're putting a lot of work into breaking a barrier for your own heart happiness. I feel you're choosing logic over emotion, and you're determined to stay committed to what you want. And the Hierophant is the teacher of it. It's sideways telling me that you're realizing that if you want more, you have to hold on to what you truly feel you want, especially with the Queen of Fire. Whatever you're going through right now, Libras, I feel Source is telling me stay in your own optimism and be determined to have it. Know that you are all about the scales. You are justice. And sources tell me that right now, there's a lot of cycles going on in your life to closures, because the world is our own spiritual growth and insight. And the Two of Wands is telling me you may not know which direction you want to go, but this is about taking a bold step forward. And sources tell me to tell you that you have a lot of new gates opening around you for your own happiness. Just choose wisely. Change your perspective, dare yourself to be different, and really know what you deserve. That Queen of Earth has climbed the ladder, and the Queen of Fire has as well. And I feel sources telling me that sometimes we get in this energy because we've been wounded so much. But this is the Queen that's determined to get what it wants. And it uses its charisma, its passion, its charm, but it's also a very determined Queen of not putting up with much. And I just feel right now there's a lot of new aces of breaking a barrier towards things in life that you want to move you forward. Like perhaps you've been feeling like there's things in your life that aren't going anywhere. And sources tell me right now it's about your loyalty and commitment. And if you've been going through some things in life, remember, Libra, you are justice. It's about making sure your scales are balanced and doing what is right for yourself. Okay. Now, if that sounds like something you've been going through, really logically looking at something, determined, you have a lot of drive behind you, I feel sources telling me, well, stay in your own energy of what you want, Libras. When we get into that energy, we start to attract everything we truly feel we deserve. Okay. Now I'm going to look at your recent past just a little bit. The recent past, you guys, there's just a message there for you, because sometimes we go through things and we don't really realize there was always a lesson there, because you had the World telling me a cycle in your life is closing so new beginnings can begin. The Fool, wow, taking some leaps of faith. You were determined to go after it, and it may have been something at a distance. Three of Wands. All right, I'm going to put them all back in. They're under the deck. So the recent past, I'm taking a few cards for Libras, please. Just a few messages, and then I'll look at what's coming in for you in the next week to 2 weeks. Recent past for Libras, please. Thank you for the beautiful Libras out there. All right, I'm going to do one more shuffle. What do you want to tell me? There's a message in here for you. I feel like your message was you really had to go through some things to realize there's something that you had to hold on to about what you deserved. Because right now it looks like you're on a mission. Recent past for Libras. What would you like to show me? Just a little bit. Thank you. Recent past for the sign of Libra. Okay. Oh, look who's in front of me. Hi, Libras. Recent past for the sign of Libra. Anything else? Thank you. That's all I need. This is coming into your current energies. Underneath the deck, a lot of insurance is here. The Moon is an energy of feeling like everything feels bigger than what it is. And, sometimes when we don't have our clarity on a situation, we're just in a fog. Ace of Wands, Page of Wands, and the Ten of Pentacles. You had a big lesson behind you about not overthinking and just investing in what you wanted. Ten of Pentacles is earth energy, it's structure, it's stability, but it's the max. I feel there was a lot of passion behind you to go after what you wanted, but you didn't have your clarity on certain situations. Perhaps that's why you have so much night energy in your energy now. King of Love. And then I have the Four of Swords. So the Four of Swords is recharging our own energies. The King of Love is telling me, Source is telling me that you had to stay committed to what you wanted with your heart. Because the King of Water will never sway. It is the king of its heart, balancing its heart with its mind. It stays above its own emotion. But the Four of Swords could be a card of reflection as well about what you wanted. King of Fire, oof. Page of Pentacles, and you were determined to put more work into something that you wanted to rebuild. This Three of Pentacles in this deck, and there's always a reason I choose decks, is about focusing on what you want for your new structure. The Three of Pentacles was telling me that you were putting a lot of work into thinking about what you wanted to rebuild, but the King of Fire and the Page of Pentacles is telling me you had a lot of determination and courage behind you about something new. Like you really wanted to get something more with structure in your life. I'm just going to keep going. There's a message here. I know there is. Your ultimate happiness, the Six of Cups, and then I have the Ten of Swords. So I have 2 tens with the Six of Cups. You guys, this is our ultimate happiness. This is the things in life that fulfill us. Family, friends, lovers. But the Six of Cups with the Ten of Swords was telling me you had to make a choice about the things in life, even though you may have had a lot of nostalgia about things that brought you happiness, but you were weighing the odds about the things in your life that kept feeling like it was a hurtful completion. Page of Swords, King of Swords, here we go, Libras, because this is big energy coming into your current, and the last card they gave me is Justice You. This is your major arcana. Libras, right now you're looking at everything with a new view, and the Page of Swords is very inquisitive air energy. It's very, just wants to know more. It has a new way of looking at things, but it's with the King of Swords. It doesn't sway. Right now, you're staying in your integrity. You're being your own visionary. And Source is telling me, you know, Libras, this is the cross you bear, and it's a beautiful one. Making sure everything you do is right and other people's actions are right and fighting for what is right. And Source is telling me right now is not a time for you to sway with the King of Swords and the King of Fire. Right now is a time for you fighting for what you want. Not physical fighting, but holding out for what you feel is right and making sure your scales are balanced for justice. Everything that you're going through right now, to me, it looks like a transition. A lot of determination behind you for something you want for new. You're starting to question everything. You're starting to look at everything more analytically. And I feel Source is telling me, stay in your own charisma and desire and know that whatever you feel you deserve, you shall have. Because you have the Queen of Earth as well. Beautiful. We have to hold out for what we truly want and be true to thy own self. We have to learn that sometimes we need to bend, but at the same time, are you bending your own will towards the will of others because you just want something in your life that isn't fulfilling you? That is the question I want to ask. I don't know. It just came out. Because Source wants me to tell you, you got something new coming your way, Libras. Be open to it with an open heart and let the universe work with you. All right. I'm going to go ahead and get some oracles now, and I feel I want to use this beautiful deck right here. I don't know where I'm always going. I just go with the flow. You guys, I really do not know who's under these decks. I shuffle and I put them down. So I have Going Forward, and Source is telling me that, you know, a new path is being cleared for you, and this is the energy coming in, but you're going to feel this. You're going to go towards new things that are going to be happy, optimistic. You may want to travel. You may want to do something new. And then I have the butterflies and the rainbow, and I feel that Source is telling me you're going towards the things in life and you're going to find some inner peace. But right now is a time for you to really look at everything with logic and ask yourself, is this really making me happy? Do you know that when we're true to thy own self, no matter how hard it may seem, the universe always works with us? It's a hard journey, you guys, but sometimes we have to really ask ourselves, what is it that I really want to find my own happiness and my inner peace? And I have to put my energies towards that. Incoming for Libras, week to 2 weeks. What would you like to say to Libras? Wow, Libras. I just want to stop. What do you want to say to Libras? Strongest incoming. Thank you. What messages, energies for Libras? Thank you. Do you know the 2 cards that flipped out? You guys, they gave me trust with a new moon for new beginnings. And then they gave me miracles, trust and miracles. And trust and know that, you know, we have to reflect on our own emotion. You guys, because this is creating something in your own energy, and Source is telling me that there's a lot of new things that may be a little hidden from you, but know that if there's something you truly want, your miracles will come together. Delight, focus, and inner peace to your fulfillment of wishes. You know, if we don't have inner peace, how could we be happy for things in life? And I feel inner peace is telling me to let go of any unnecessary worry. Let go of the outcome of certain situations. Focus your energies on joy for the day. Focus your energies on your own happiness for the day, please. Because I just feel Source is telling me there's a lot of things coming your way to fulfill a lot of things that you truly want. Enjoy your time. Find your relaxation. Find your own energy every day. This isn't something that's coming your way. It's something that's going to be around you that you're going to embrace. Here we go. I have truth, I have wisdom, And then they gave me thriving, but I'm not going to go by what the card says. I'm going to go by how I feel. And sources tell me you're the one who's going to create the things that you truly want by staying in your truth and getting into your own emotional wisdom. Because when trust and miracles flew out, you guys, sources telling me that you need to really trust in the flow of events. You really need to trust in your own new beginnings that you want. That if you keep putting energy into the things that aren't creating inner peace in your own life, how can your fulfillment of wishes come into fruition? I feel sources tell me, let go of the things in your life that are creating friction. Find your downtime. Find something in your life that makes you feel fulfilled. Focus your energies on what you want and have the truth about the things in your own life that is creating emotional baggage of any type. And this is the mermaid swimming into their own emotion. But the mermaid is about our own inner beauty and just going with the flow. And sources telling me, keep your view above the trees. Keep your view above the trees and into optimism, and let us work with you. Trust in the flow of events. Do you know what I mean by trust? Trust that everything is going to show you something beautiful, and watch how these rainbows come together. Only you can do it. But I'm trying to teach you that it's your energy every day. Can you just trust that whatever you truly want will come together at the right time? And keep your energy with more optimism above anything that may seem like it's blocking your view. Inner peace is the key, and embrace every day with happiness. Source is telling me we will work with you, Libra, but you're the one who's going to start to create it. Happy birthday. That was beautiful. Something beautiful is in the works for you to make everything come together. But the giant peach with your wish fulfillment is telling me that you really have to nurture your own dreams. You have to nurture the things that you truly want. And everything will be ripe at the time that it needs to be picked. You guys, if we really trust, the universe always works with us. If we really start to get into our own energy, the universe always works with us. Something beautiful is in the works for you. You just have to get into your space of what you truly feel you want. That's beautiful. I'm going to get some spirit guide messages. Yes, I do. They like to talk to you. I'm going to let them talk to you. I'm just going to let them have the floor. And whatever they want to say, I'm going to use this deck today. I don't know. I want to go over here. And then I'll do some angel cards for my beautiful Libras. An Ace of Pentacles. So the Ace of Pentacles, they're under the deck. I'll put them in. They'll probably flip out. But the Ace of Pentacles is something golden and new and solid. It's like the best ace to me. Two of Cups, Two of Wands, and the World. An old cycle is over. A new chapter is about to begin in your life. But the Two of Wands and the Two of Cups is about taking a bold step forward about what you want to connect to with the heart. Ace of Pentacles is telling me there's a golden opportunity waiting for you. A golden beginning, Libras. What is it that you really want? What is it that you really feel that you can connect to? Messages. What would you like to say to Libra today, please? Okay. Thank you. Messages for Libras. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Anything to say to Libras about the reading? Messages, please. Thank you. Messages for the sign of Libra. Thank you. Anything else? Thank you. Six of Wands. I have a fly in the room, you guys. It came in. I don't know. It just decided to join us today. Somebody must be watching you. It's a fly on the wall. So here we are. Six of Wands, you guys. It's a card of having a victory, and it's a card of achievement. Underneath the deck is the Five of Cups. So the message to me to tell you is, because here's the major arcana with the Eight of Pentacles and the Sun. Sources telling me that your own energy of optimism and learning to balance certain situations and be patient and put work into things in your life that you want, and know that angel temperance is always working with us. But the Sun is our optimism. The Sun is our optimism, and put the work into what you want. Put the work into your own energies. The source wants to tell me that a new chapter is closing, Libras, and a new cycle is ready to begin. And this is you. It's about making everything right, and your scales shall be balanced. Don't let any disillusionment or unsureness block you, because you're getting ready to take some new leaps of faith. Oh, it's a new journey. The world and the fool, you guys, they go hand in hand. And it's just like, this is a closure, and this is you guys just getting ready to go after the things in life that's going to bring you joy with no baggage. Beautiful. Here we go. I got the Four of Cups sideways. I have the Six of Cups and a crossroads. So the message to tell me to tell you is if there are things in your life that are always making you try to find a compromise, you're bent or in a place of indecision, the Four of Cups sideways is telling me if it's not fulfilling you, why are you staying with it? Because it's an old connection, because it's something you feel connected to. But the Six of Cups is kindred spirits, nostalgia. You know, it's like the people that we always feel connected to, and sources tell me you need to get into your own energy of what you want. Because the next card was the King of Water with the Emperor. It's like commit to what you truly want and take charge of your own heart. I have the Hierophant, and that is the teacher of your loyalty, your commitment. I have something at a distance that you will pull in, but this is the teacher. The Hierophant is saying, you know, if there's something more you feel you want, if there's something more that you're going to commit to, if you're going to raise your own vibration, because the Hierophant is about learning to raise our own vibration with loyalty and commitment, and watch how quickly you pull your ship in. Eight of Wands is sideways, and here comes the Wheel of Fortune. You guys, the Eight of Wands are always things flying at us. I always look at them as blessings in disguise. But Source is telling me you must look for the signs along the way and know that everything will be aligned at the exact time. We really need to trust, and we really need to learn that there's always signs that's showing us that something in our life is ready to change, because the Wheel of Fortune, you guys, is playing out in our favor. I got two cards left. The Knight of Earth, and then they gave me the Tower in reverse. And this is just a message. You guys, it's just a message Source wants to say. This is a very methodical night. It's very slow. It's made on structure. It's on its mission of something it truly wants that's going to create more stability, structure, stability in its life. It makes sure every step it takes the right one. The Tower in reverse is telling me maybe there's something you need to go after that you truly want, that you're ready for something more in your life, and know that everything you take a step towards in the right direction with more structure and stability, methodically, we need to have the revelations to set ourselves free. That maybe there's an old part of ourselves that we need for change. Because everything in your life is telling me there's a lot of things flying your way, Libras, to play out in your favor. But we have to look for the signs along the way and trust in the flow of events. I feel Source is telling me as long as you stay committed and you don't have your clarity, as long as you're determined to raise your own vibration and know that your loyalty is going to get you to where you want to be, the wheel is going to align everything at the right time. Luck and right timing. You guys, your reading today was beautiful. A lot of messages in there for you, and I hope it helped you. Now I'm going to get some angel messages. You guys, my readings are all about us. Nothing is handed to us. We have to do the inner work. And then it's handed to us. Oh, I have a flipper in here. It's the star. It's beautiful. A dream come true. Believe in yourself and the end of difficult situations. I'm just going to put right back in there. And I'm going to shuffle. I'm going to ask for 3 angel cards for my beautiful birthday Libras. Strongest angels. These are the master angels. This is the Archangel Power Tarot cards. I've had this deck for a very long time. I love it because it always ties the reading together. If you can say anything to Libras today, master angels, I would love 3, maybe 4 cards. Thank you. To the sign of Libras. I don't know, maybe. I don't know. Sometimes I just have to go with the flow. Anything else? No. Underneath the deck is the 8 of Michael. Well, Angel Michael's made an appearance today, because I'll be wearing these today. 8 of Michael is right here. Angel Michael, the angel of air. You can be free. Make a courageous choice to change your situation. Not seeing things clearly. And Angel Michael has the gate open, the gates of your thoughts. Just going to leave it there. Angel Michael has shown up again and given you the King of Michael. Principled, rational, ambitious, and respected. Wisdom and objectivity are important now. Stay in your integrity. A situation that calls for honest and open communication. Speaking truth. I have the Queen of Ariel. Angel Ariel is giving you the Queen. Mature, practical, generous, and happy. Nurture yourself and those you love. Nurture yourself. The ability to make anything more beautiful, practical, and wise advice. That's the Queen of Earth. Know what you deserve. I have new beginnings. Archangel Jeremiel. Starting a new life and finding your purpose. A forgiving and compassionate review of the past. Remember, the past is the past. You're not going back there anymore. Realize that everything in your life has brought you to where you are today. A bigger and better Libra. I got 2 cards left. Who'd they give me? They gave you 2 kings. The King of Ariel and the King of Raphael. Angel Ariel has this to say to you. Successful, stable, accomplished, and powerful. Your plans are working out very well. Professional and financial success, use your resources wisely. That is earth energy, and you have the King and the Queen. I really feel like they're saying hold out for what you feel you deserve and use your resources wisely and be determined to go after it with the Knight of Earth and look at everything that you want to go after for change. The King of Raphael, warm, generous, honorable, and refined. Yes, it is safe to trust yourself. The ability to accomplish many things at once and follow your creative passions. Follow your heart. Yes, trust yourself. Trust in miracles. All right, you guys, that is your reading today. I'm going to roll into love now. And the love, I'm just letting, it could be new love, old love, whatever comes out, that's what I'm reading. You guys, happy birthday. Many blessings to all of you. And thank you for your love and support. I hope you guys had a chance to check out the Stars and Cards Lounge. It's a lot of fun in there, a lot of high vibrational stuff. And we talk about astrology, we talk about tarot. So you guys have a blessed day today and a beautiful weekend. Enjoy your birthday season. Be around the people you care about. Shine, Libra, shine. And trust in miracles. All right, you guys. So now we're going to roll into the love portion. Love crossing is just whatever comes out. I used to look at something just said, just let the love energies come out, because I've been seeing a lot of new love lately. We're in the energy of fall, and the Queen of Love is under the deck, Knight of Fire, and the World. So somebody's determined to go after something, and the Queen of Cups is beautiful energy of being open to something with their heart. But this person right now is reviewing a cycle of their life. It's probably a 10-year cycle. It could be a year cycle, but whatever it was, I think this person's determined to want something more. But let's look at the love crossing my Libras have been dealing with. Thank you. Tell me about the love crossing for the sign of Libra. Thank you. Strongest love crossing. Thank you. Tell me about love crossing my Libras have been dealing with. Thank you. Oh, I got the Hermit. Somebody's under review. The Queen of Earth. 7 of Swords, 5 of Cups. Somebody doesn't want to face something here. Crossroads, 3. So whoever you're dealing with, I'm just going to say what I'm feeling. I'll show you some of the cards. But this is the getaway card. This is escapism. This is the 5 of Cups. This is a junkyard of just feeling like nothing in my life will ever change. This is someone who is having a lot of wake-up calls right now. And this is someone who's at a crossroads because they don't want to either hurt somebody, or they feel like they're always in a place of their heart pain, and somebody feels like something between the two of you is blocked with the world. Well, I would say this person has to make their mind up about what's going to make them happy, and they'll be set free. The High Priestess, the Eight of Swords, overplaying everything, even though their intuition's been screaming at them probably for far too long. The Hierophant, the Teacher of Commitment, and then I have the King of Earth. But they're very focused on their finances and being a success. That's the King of Earth. I would say that this person's at a place of trying to understand something with themselves, but I'm going to say something to you. Whoever you're dealing with, their intuition has been screaming at them. Like, when we know there's a part of our life that needs to be changing, like there's a part of our life that we have to understand that our intuition will always guide us, but this person keeps replaying something over and over and over because this is circumventing about something that they truly feel they want. And I feel it's something more. I got the Wheel of Fortune, and then I have the Hermit with the Queen of Earth. So the Hermit is someone who's really trying to tap into some inner wisdom right now. The Queen of Earth is somebody who may be just waiting on a moment, but I just feel whoever you're dealing with really wants things to change in their life. They want change, but they're the only ones who can do it. Like this person keeps allowing certain things to come their way to put them in this position. And instead of facing it, I feel they're escaping from it. I feel that they're dealing with continuous heartache and disappointment because they're not realizing that they're the ones who are in control, and all they have to do is make a choice to set themselves free and everything will play out in their favor. This person is in total denial about their own energy, but they're having a lot of wake-up calls right now, and I would say it has a lot to do, you guys, with what they truly want for a commitment. And maybe there's something in their life that is breaking down to teach them about their own commitment. So that Tower is brutal, you guys. It is a revelation. You guys had it sideways in your reading with the Knight of Earth, and you had yours in reverse. So it's about realizing that if there's something more we want, we have to take a first step towards it so we can have the revelations to set ourselves free. And this person right now is starting to see everything about maybe they haven't been confronting something in their life that they truly want for their own happiness. Okay, let's look at their intentions now. I don't know. Everybody's situation is different. It might not even be your person's, but if it sounds like theirs, it probably is. So let's do the Light Seers. I like the Light Seers deck. I got the Empress under the deck, but I'm going to go ahead and shuffle. And this is going to be their intentions in the next few weeks. I feel like somebody here is holding on to something that is not fulfilling them anymore. Maybe it's an attitude. Maybe it's another person. Maybe there's something in their life that they have to let go of. But with the Hermit here, they're trying to understand something. They're in a place of introspection right now about their whole life. Love, cross, and intentions coming in for Libras. Next few weeks. Just a little bit, please. Thank you. Strongest. Love, crossing, intentions for Libra. Thank you. Anything else? Oh, it's like I thought it was never going to end. Angel Temperance. The Nine of Wands. Seven of Wands. And a reunion card. Gateways open. Knight of Earth and the World. Somebody in the next few weeks is going to make their mind up about something. But they have to be patient. They know they have to be patient to break a barrier in their life. This person wants something, and I'm going to say something to you. If you've been apart from somebody, and this person's going to make sure every step they make is the right one to have a reunion with you. But this person wants to break a barrier because then I have the World, Four of Swords, and the Four of Cups. They're starting to look at things in their life that have been leaving them in a place of discontent and boredom because I feel this person wants you. Ace of Wands, Four of Pentacles, and then there's the Devil. Capricorn energy. I don't go by signs. But you see, this is what I really feel in your person's energy. Their intentions are to realize that there's something that they feel chained to, that they're not chained to, that has been blocking what they truly want, which is an Ace of Fire. You guys, Ace of Fire is passion. Like somebody feels like this new desire towards you. They got to break their own barrier. Hanging Man and the Two of Swords in reverse. So this person has to realize that there's something that's been keeping them in limbo, but I feel in the next few weeks, they're going to start to see something. They're tired of bending their own energy about the things in their life that just are leaving them in a stuck position. They're changing their perspective on something. I have the Queen of Fire. I have the Moon. And now I have the Ten of Pentacles. You guys, I really do feel this. I really feel somebody here is trying to understand if they want more, they're the only ones who's going to have to get it. You're going to have to get the determination to go after it. This person's been stalled out about something. Three of Cups and the Hierophant. Well, that could be third party. It could be third party interference. It could be a card of a reunion. But the Hierophant is telling me this person wants more. They want a commitment. They want to commit to more in their life. Somebody here has really been spreading their energies thin, because the last card out is the beautiful Empress. Your energy's in there, but this person wants to nurture something here, and this person wants to I feel this person in the next few weeks is going to open up to you about they want more. They're determined to have more, but they're trying to find patience with breaking a barrier in their own life. And the Empress is someone who wants to nurture, and I feel they're looking at you as a very nurturing energy. They're tired of feeling wounded. They're tired of feeling like they're in a position, they're stuck in something, because with Temperance, beautiful Temperance, and the Seven of Wands, you guys, it's someone who is trying to find a place of getting out of a place where they always feel like they have to protect their own energy. I feel this person wants more, and they're going to express to you that they're trying to break free from something. You know, it may have to do with money, finances, home, a structure, but they're starting to see something in a new way. And I feel whatever this is starting to realize that they're chained to something that is blocking something that they truly want. And I feel it's about new cycles and new chapters, even though they don't have their clarity on something. But this is someone who is going to start planting seeds with you and nurture it. I feel somebody here is going to show you that they're stuck in a position that they really are trying to get out of. It could be their own energy. It could be something from the past that was toxic. But whatever's going on here, this person wants something new, and they're determined to commit to it. And that's really what I feel. I feel they want passion in their life and more just desire and creativity. But whoever this is really determined to go after it one step at a time. Be patient. This person has a plan, and I think they're going to start to express to you, please be patient with me. I'm going to try to move something here forward. I just have to handle another situation very carefully. Now, if this is someone who did you dirty and they keep doing you dirty, please know what you deserve. Please hold out for what you feel you deserve. You will attract your next soulmate in line when we raise our own vibration. But this person doesn't want to lose you. They love you. So let's just see what happens. Okay, let's see what seeds they plant in the next few weeks. Trust your intuition. It's never wrong. All right, Libras, I love you. I hope your reading today helped you. Beautiful birthday blessings are right here. That is the birthday blessing bell. Now, go out, have a nice time, or stay home and be around your loved ones and your loved pets or whatever makes you happy. This is your time, and I will see you next time. Thank you.